सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ दशमोऽध्यायः विभूतियोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः क्षमा सत्यं दमः समः सुखं दुःखं भवो भावो भयं च भयमेव च अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावभूतानां मत्त एव पृथग्विदाः।
Yes, Arjuna, whatever characteristics, traits are there in a man, they are not born because of him. They are born because of Brahma. Everything that exists in this world comes from super consciousness, or you call it Brahma. Says, for example, then he gives the characteristics of a man: intellect, buddhi. What does buddhi do? It has a capacity to think, to reason, and that is because of Brahma. Then comes the knowledge. All kinds of knowledge that exists in this world are born because of Brahma. Brahma is the main source from which all this knowledge originates. Whether it's a bad, whether it is good, he is responsible for it. Then the third thing is non-illusion, that your body, mind and intellect feel and think. So they are all also, the thinking part also comes from him. The next one is the forgiveness. Forgiving the sense, forgiving the injury, forgiving anybody hurting you. It all comes from Brahma. It is nothing of his own. These are the characteristics of a man. Then comes the truth. One who pursues the path of truth according to his will and consciousness is also because of Brahma. There are many points which I will be repeating to you. You might get bored. So don't think you are the originator of all these characteristics in a man. Don't think that way. So then he says, Dhammaha, physical control, body, mind and intellect, which man controls, which is sadhus control, which is saints control. He says it is because of him, because of that Brahma. Then comes abhava, bhava and abhava. Bhava means existence and non-existence. What is existing in the universe today? Today the earth is existing. But non-existing means which never exists. Neither in future it will exist or might exist. You can't say it. It all depends upon the Brahma. So he says all these things that pertain to Brahma, don't take credit to yourself. Then comes fear and fearlessness. Some people always fear something or the other. And some people are very brave, fearlessness. They have no fear. So these are one of the characteristics of a man. Says it is because of that Brahma. Ahimsa, non-injury to anybody, any living things, whether it's animal, bird or human being. Living thing is a living thing. He says non-injury is also one of the good characteristics of a man. So the good and the bad character that one has is because of originated from what you desire. what you desire, you deserve, and not what others desire, you deserve. Equanimity means calmness of the mind. Mind is very, very calm. How? How does it come? Why does one have a calm mind? Why one is very patient? Why is one is very understanding? Is because the Brahma has given him that character to be very calm going in this world. Then comes the contentment. You are contented, not like today's children who see other boy having the most beautiful pen, most beautiful article of what do you call that, video or cell phone, and demand from your parents without knowing that they cannot afford. They don't know, but still you are not contented. You are always demanding. Austerity, avoiding show off. There are many who try to show off. Wearing good clothes, extraordinary costly clothes, extraordinary costly jewelry, and so on and so forth. They want to possess the best in the world, and without knowing, that is not your character. Whatever is bestowed on you is bestowed by God. Then comes the alms giving charity. Everybody cannot do charity. There are many stingy people, 99% are stingy in this world. That's why there is so much of poverty. So alms giving is also one of the very good characteristics of a man. He says, this is all because Brahma did not wish to give you that because you have never done any dhanam, you have never done any charity. So how can you possess this quality? And the last comes the fame and infamy. Bad name, infamy. Infamy means bad name. All these things depends upon one's character. So these are the characteristics Lord Krishna explains to Arjuna and asks him, I will not tell you, choose this or choose that. Choose what is good for you. Leave the rest. So this is the fourth and the fifth verse which I have completed. Now I tell you a story. There was a lady, very kind. Every day she used to cook in her house, prepare chapatis, and from that one chapati she used to give for charity. She used to leave it on the windows pane, and one old hunchback beggar used to come and pick it up. And used to say, good you do, the good returns to you. Bad you do, evil you do, and evil returns to you. Whatever you do in life, good or bad, follows you like a shadow. Don't think that today if I drop somebody's thing, today I abuse somebody, today I beat up somebody, I will escape. No, you will not escape. And this went on for days together. Every day that man is to come, that beggar is to come and take his chapati and go away. One day she gets fed up. She says, what the hell this man thinks? Every day he's making me hear all this. Am I evil? Am I not doing anything good? So she says, today I will put poison in the chapati. So when he eats, he dies and I'll never see his face. She makes the chapati with the poison, but she has no heart. Her hand starts shaking and she throws it away, gives a fresh chapati with the poison. She had only son who had gone out in search of job. He had a job but lost the job. He comes back to the mother, starved. He rings the bell of the house and she opens, she sees her son starved and he falls down at her feet. He says, Mom, I have suffered a lot. I had a lovely job, but I lost it. I had no money to borrow or to come by transport So I had to walk all the way. And all the way I was so hungry, very, very hungry. And then I saw an old man with a chapati. I went to him and I said, "Sir, I'm very hungry. I won't be able to live if you don't give me this one chapati." So the old man hugs him and says, "Beta, I have eaten enough of these chapatis. Now you eat and live. I've got old, even if I die, I don't have to bother." And that boy eats that chapati. He gives him a glass of water to drink. He comes home walking and tells her, and she starts weeping, hugging her son. She says, "My son, I would have seen you dead today if you had given that same chapati, that poisoned chapati. I would have been ruined." Then she remembers, if you do good, good returns to you. If you do evil, evil returns to you. God bless you, children. So always do good, never do evil.